This is part 2 of painting a Space Marine only using the starter paint set. This time I'm introducing a homemade wet palette. It will allow me to paint in a more pleasing way. Still using the limited collection of paints, I will mix them to glaze the highlights and shades. Welcome to Goblins and Aliens. In part 1, I followed the sparse painting guide on the box, then add in quick edge highlights for some flair. Thin Macragge Blue, 1 part paint to 3 parts water, and apply multiple thin coats all over the armour for a smooth finish. Adding Abaddon Black to the thinned Macragge Blue is an easy way to create a shade tone. Glaze the mix into the shadows and recessed areas. Allow each layer to dry before applying the next coat. This will prevent any damage to the paint and avoid creating any uneven surfaces. For the highlights, I've mixed Corax White into the blue. Be aware the Corax White has a chalky finish and is difficult to glaze with. On the gun muzzle and shoulder trim, I've mixed Agrax Earthshade into Balthazar Gold. This gives a nice darker starting point before applying straight Balthazar Gold. For the mottled grey on the gun, I used a mix of Corax White and Abaddon Black, then thin glaze of Abaddon Black to bring in the shadow. Before moving on to other details, I have a quick once-over of the model, fixing any of the mistakes I have made. Here, you see how awkward Corax White is to glaze with. I should have used a thicker layer of paint to start with. A quick wash of Agrax Earthshade straight out the pot to dull down the golden shine. Sub-assembly can help access the trickier parts of the model, or help focus on one part at a time, without the temptation of moving on to another part. All you need is a wine cork and a paperclip cut to size. The backpack gets the same paint treatment as the rest of the model, glazing one way for the colour and the opposite for the shade, trying to emulate light hitting a metallic surface. For the helmet, I used Balthazar Gold for the eye lens and Macragge Blue with the shade mix for the rest of it. Unfortunately, it was difficult to capture the close-up footage. I'll work that next time. Then, it's an all-over edge highlight to give the model a standout appearance. Finishing up with Aramgeddon dust, washed with Agrax Earthshade. If you have found any value in this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing for more content. If you'd like to see me paint another starter set or have suggestions for other videos, please leave a comment below. I do read them all. Thank you and take care.